Hey there, Crystal Covington, founder of Women of Denver, here with another great member interview. We are here with Angela Jackson. She is a licensed massage therapist and owner of the Black, female-owned, LGBTQ-friendly Best of Bodywork LLC. And I'm so happy to talk to this woman. She has been a longtime member and just a really sweet person here in Colorado. So I'm excited to introduce her to our family. Hey, Angela.
Hi, Crystal. How are you? Thank you for having me
Good,
on. It's
good, good,
exciting.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about your career journey. I've known you, I think it's been like 3 or 4 years. It
Mhm.
feels like I've only been in Colorado for like 7 years.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, it's been four, I think, because I remember meeting you. It was election night, um, 2016. So at the
Oh,
Denver Press Club. So I think
oh,
that was,
yes.
that was it. Yeah. 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 So 4 years. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
Um, so I guess, yeah, when I met you, I was not doing massage 4 years ago, but, but like most, I think probably most of your members, like the line definitely has not been straight from point A to point B.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
here I
like,
am, this, miraculously I'm at this, wonderful space in my life. But, but it's kind of come full circle. So I graduated from massage school back in 2002, which is kind of hard. Like it's almost 20 years ago. So that's like hard. That's hard to believe. But so I went to massage school and graduated 2002. And then I did work in the industry shortly after that. Like I worked for a chiropractor. And then I actually moved here to Colorado and I worked for a holistic health practitioner. Actually did a little bit of teaching at the Denver School of Massage Therapy.
oh,
Um, and kind of did a few of those things, but then thought, well, I probably should go to like real college and like do something, like so I did. So I went to MSU Denver and got a degree in journalism,
mhm.
and kind of worked in that industry for a little bit. I wrote a few articles for Women of Denver. I wrote some blog posts for a few organizations and things like that, and then kind of switched to working at MSU Denver so I was working in higher ed. But a couple of years ago, I kind of got reintroduced to massage therapy. A friend of mine was going, and she's like, oh, her therapist was super cool. She's like, you got to check out, you got to meet this therapist. And so that kind of reconnected me to that world. And it just kind of got my wheels spinning a little bit. And
Yeah.
the last position that I had at MSU Denver was a contract position, so I knew it was going to end. So, it ended in December 2019. So,
Oh,
since I
yes.
knew it was ending, I started looking for like just getting back into the industry, looking for massage therapy jobs, and actually I did get a job. I do actually do still have a job at for the city of Thornton, so I do massage therapy for their active
Oh,
center, kind of like through the Parks and Rec um, branch there. And then I decided I'm going to open my own business too. So I did. So yeah, and
you're
here I am.
busy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that was my
Nice.
very meandering timeline there. So yeah.
Yeah, everybody has just different pathways to things. So it sounds like it just something reawakened and opportunity kind of came around that makes sense for you. And, to me, I really do feel like it's empowering to be able to have your own space and be able to, create that for yourself as well. So I feel like it's beautiful that you were able to, both kind of partner the career aspect and having an employer that gives you, that regularity and just kind of something really, I feel like that's an impactful relationship to have an employer relationship as well, but then being able to have your own space and grow that and build your brand, and, bring in the kinds of people that you want to serve, basically.
Yeah, yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's tremendous, and I couldn't ask for anything more, really. I think it's
I always ask people, what's going on in the world right now that relates to the industry or the work you do, so
mhm.
that we can kind of learn from you and find out what's going on and, what are you observing?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I guess the biggest thing I suppose that relates to what's going on in the world today and my industry is that we actually can practice now, that we can, like all the restrictions, or well, I shouldn't say restrictions, but we can practice with restrictions
Yeah.
basically, and lots of strict cleaning protocols in place. And I really think that just in this time that we're in, people have been missing touch, and they've been missing the need to connect with somebody.
Yeah.
So it's and I don't necessarily want to use this word, but it's almost like people are desperate, for
Yes.
that. And a lot of people are, I guess, willing to take the risk. I mean, I obviously have like a COVID waiver that I have my clients sign and things like that. So like, you are aware we're going to be in close proximities and things like that, but they
Yeah.
are willing to take that risk in order to
Yes.
kind of help have like some stress relief, some,
Right.
some reduce some of the anxiety sometimes, in their lives right now. So yeah, that's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So I can totally relate to that. So stress, anxiety, totally have had all of that.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
but it's one of those things where I had, they had the restrictions. I don't do massage at this moment. I stopped after I got pregnant, and then it got really hard and it was like
yeah,
painful. And then I just haven't been back yet. But
yeah,
chiropractic was my thing. I went regularly. I had to have that, and it helps. I get in really bad pain, and the chiropractor saves my life basically.
yeah,
And not going there, it started to get to the point where I just said, you know what, forget it. There's all these things. Don't go do things where somebody's touching. It's like, look, I have to
yeah,
live my life.
right, yeah,
And I trust that this he doesn't want to get it either. He's got kids, he's got
yeah,
a wife. He doesn't want to bring it home, so he's
yeah,
doing the things that he needs to
exactly,
do. And
yeah,
so I trust his protocols. I trust that the other people that are going there, for the most part, don't want to get it. So
yeah,
we're all doing the best we can to be able to utilize a service that we need,
yeah,
especially right now.
yeah, exactly, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and kind of maybe like on the flip side, almost like, kind of sadly or not, it seems like actually some massage therapists have actually decided to just completely stop practicing.
Yeah.
So for better or worse, like their clients are looking for other therapists, and so those of us that are
Right.
still practicing, like our phones are ringing, they're they're kind of coming in droves. So business
Yeah.
actually is pretty good, actually, believe it or not.
Nice.
Like, yeah,
I'm
like,
happy to hear that.
yeah, yeah. Like at first, of course, it's like, what am I doing opening up a massage therapy business in the middle of COVID, in the middle of a global pandemic? But actually, it's probably maybe the best time in the world to open up this, a practice like this.
Yeah. And especially I love the fact that you created a space where you are openly able to be there for people who need support, that maybe, because you talked about the LGBT community, and I know that
Yeah,
I'd have friends that have gone through different transitions and things like that, and they have a little bit of, they still have to process themselves, they're processing their lives, and they don't want to go into a space where they believe they'll be judged. And so they want to know that any space is supportive and friendly and not going to make them feel any sort of way. And so I think that's extremely important to be able to have that and promote and share that to people.
mhm. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, well, similarly, I mean, I think that's really the reason why I want to serve that community too, because I have friends that have gone through transitions, and yeah, and just even when you're not going through transitions, like, we hold everything, we hold emotions in ourselves, and it's just in our body. So for that to be, again, like you said, a safe space to be able to kind of process that and have those spaces, my spaces held for people, is something, yeah, I'm thrilled to be able to do. And it's like a privilege for me to be able to do that. So,
Well, thanks so much for taking the time to chat with me. How can people keep in touch with you?
well, they can go find me on Facebook, and they can put in a Google search too. I just got whatever that is, like my business on Google now. So
Oh,
shout
good.
shout out to,
Google my business.
yes, yes, you can Google my business thanks to Courtney Oglesby, who is my marketing director. Right? So a little shameless plug for her. Thank you. She's doing that. Yeah, and Instagram is there too. It's like at Best of Bodywork. So
Okay. Nice. Well, thanks, Angela, for taking the time to chat with me. I
thank
am excited for everything that you're doing and happy that you're full and you're doing a great job. And I look forward to continuing to watch you thrive.
yes, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thanks, Crystal.